Beep boop beep. Hello, no game on. Big Zarya. VD plays. Raji Mohammed. Swampy. User. Big Zarya again. Agnes DP. Aleph Azra. Kyomishu. Q. April Kid. Anoda. Phoebe Bright. Almond Tofu. Hello everyone, how's it going? Yeah, not something I usually do, honestly. Watch party for the new 5.1. I mean, I always watch it and, sort of give my thoughts on it later. Try to do it same day because of the codes and everything, and also just because. But, figured a couple people were asking me in yesterday's stream or the day before yesterday's stream if I do a watch party for the 5.1, and they were like, it's gonna happen at 5 in the morning. I'm like, okay, no. But apparently they changed it to a perfectly good time for me. This is only like an hour earlier than when I usually stream, if I do stream anyway, so I was like, sure, why not? So that's what we're doing today. I'm probably not going to give too many thoughts while we're watching it because, it goes too fast, and obviously I don't want to be like pausing and stuff, like pausing and rewinding and like stopping it because it's a watch party. We're just supposed to watch it. So yeah, that's what we're doing today. Waiting 5 minutes for it to start here. And yeah. Didn't you say you're not going to stream? I did, but that was before they changed the time. Since it's now a perfect time for me, basically, I figured why not? Diddy party. That's not cool, man. No melanin inside. Oh, God. Hope you enjoy the stream. I mean, they're always pretty cool. Sometimes I feel like they do drag on a little long, which is why I like to give a summary for people that really mainly, I mean, it sounds kind of harsh to say that, to basically cut out all the personality and stuff that they put in, and, all the extra work and stuff. And obviously, if you care about all that stuff, then by all means watch the full special program. But I like to, give the highlights, give what I think is important, what's actually coming to the game and stuff, which is what I've been doing since 1.1 basically. And yeah, I think this is maybe it's my third watch party for the special program. I don't know. I don't do it often. Cause yeah, most of the time I'm just watching it, which I guess is why it's called a watch party. Is there anything important in that update? I do not know. It hasn't started yet. I do see some characters there. I see 4 different characters. I don't know if they're all going to be like new characters. That'd be kind of crazy. I would be hyped if the Pyro Archon is coming. She is there. We also have like that lady that was present in the Archon quest. I think like the sister to one of the others. But I don't know. Maybe she's a 4-star. All 4 of these characters could potentially come. Xilonen and Nahoda. Nahoda? Who's Nahoda? Isn't that way too close to Nahida? Midnight for me, rip my sleep schedule. Well, can't really sympathize too much. My naturally going to bed time is like 4 in the morning, so would have been just really bad for me if it was at 5 because I'd be asleep. Purple girl on the side, I forgot her name. Hope she's a 4-star so I can get a chance of actually getting her. 3 p.m. for me. Nahida's sister? They misspelled Nahida. Okay. Yeah, it would be weird for them to drop 4 new characters in a patch. Like, I know on 5.0 they dropped 3 new characters, but that's 5.0. I think going forward, 1 new 5-star plus maybe 1 new 4-star is fine. I think that would be better to balance it out because I know there was at least 1 or 2 patches in 4 that we didn't have any new characters at all. And that was weird. That felt very weird. They misspelled Nahida. Okay. I was kind of confused because, like, why would they be talking about Nahida? Because she's not a new character, but I guess they just meant to rerun. The only time we got 4 characters was 1.1, I think. Yeah, I don't think they would do that, probably. If they were going to ever drop 4 characters, it would have been on 5.0. We always had new 5 stars and 4.x patches. Are you sure? I know there was one we didn't have any new characters. Maybe it was in a 3 patch. I don't know, honestly. How is Austria compared to the USA for you? I mean, honestly, it's not that different. Like, there aren't Domino's pizzas everywhere, which I kind of miss, to be honest. I think I've had Domino's pizza twice in the last 12 years. Because the nearest one is in Vienna, which is like almost an hour away, and it's just really not worth it. Says Premiere will begin shortly. Pizza and a gacha addict. I wouldn't say I'm addicted to pizza. We do kind of have a weekly ritual on Sundays where we get pizza. So if that makes me an addict, then so be it. Which language you watching? I don't think there is a different language besides English available. Or maybe somewhere else on YouTube, I don't know. Is C3 Kniech worth it? Honestly, I don't think so. Generally, the talent level constellations aren't that great. They're always okay, like middle of the road. I think C2 is worth it if you know, have the money to burn on a character, but it also depends on what you want. I think C1 is really good for exploration. Like, I would have been happy stopping at C1, and I would have if we lost the 50-50. Because at this point of the game, I care more about, you know, exploration characters, because that's the limiting factor. I haven't had trouble with Abyss in like 3 years. Like, not really, as long as you take a, you know, decent team on both sides. So just raw power is cool to do, like screenshot per. Uh-oh. Oh God. Right. Sorry guys, hold on a sec. I don't do this. Oh no, can you guys not hear now? Oh God, it's so scuffed. And it's coming out of my MacBook. What? Come on. I'm panicking now. Okay, hold on. I don't think we have sound. Well, let me just put it back out of my TV so you guys can kind of hear.
For a long time. Malika's plan needs too much time.
What the hell?
Things can go
Why is it
wrong.
like this?
So, specifics aside, the Pyro Archon confirmed the Gnosis can resolve the crisis.
Well, it's just a trailer. It's just a trailer.
Huge
Hold
price.
on.
This is a distress signal for the Masters of the Night Wind.
Okay.
So Aurora
I don't hear
was
anything, but I
indeed
think you
being
guys do
threatened.
now. Right?
Great going, Malika. We're already off to a rocky start here.
Yeah, it is. Because I live in Austria.
Temporarily restrained by us, and it appears to have become more fragile in the process.
Can you guys hear? I don't hear anything, which is annoying, but it's more important that you guys can hear. I can hear the captions.
In the event that a confrontation becomes inevitable, I'll stall the captain while you advance.
And once you've learned the truth that the Pyro Archon Malwika would never willingly share with you, you may just find it in your heart to consider my proposal. We have to make the decision for her, here and now.
Too loud?
A land without the Lord of the Night, without the protection of the wolves,
Is that better?
is doomed from the start.
You presume too much. Humanity humanity's survival is worth any price.
Let's give them everything we
Great.
got.
Natlan must pay the price.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to keep captions on this one, even though I think Moga-chan's covering some of it. But
will not come first. I'm not giving up.
I do have headphones currently, and I do have my source correctly selected.
Whatever it took to ensure their
It's
survival.
just, I don't know, sometimes there are
You've
bugs.
experienced something similar, Malwika.
I'll keep messing with it and see if it comes back for me at one point. I'll try something else, but or I can listen on my TV, just not too loud. Oh, there's the first code. Oh. You guys can see it. Hold on. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, why are you here if you're gonna tell me to stop talking over the trailer? Like, just go watch the special program. I couldn't hear anything anyway, so I didn't know what I was talking over, but yeah. I think it'd probably be better just to leave Moga-chan out of this one for stuff like this, because also the captions. They always upload the trailer separately anyway, so I'll probably just check that out later. Alright.
Hello, travelers. Welcome to the Genshin Impact version 5.1 special program. My name is Gabe, and I'm from the Genshin Impact localization team.
And I'm Kai. I'm also from the Loc team, and will be your host for today's program. We're usually translating Genshin Impact behind the scenes, so it's an honor to talk about the latest update. I'm pretty stoked about what's coming in version 5.1.
Totally. I'm sure that everyone else is just as excited to find out about the new update.
Then let's give them what they've been waiting for. First up,
What do we got?
Xilonen will be our new playable
Xilonen?
character in version 5.1.
Alright.
Whoa, Xilonen has
She looks
a
really
lot
interesting.
going on.
Kind of like Dia's sister.
Yeah. We should probably start with her profession.
Of course.
I don't think that's
Xilonen is a famous
actually,
smith
but
from
like the
Children of
eyeliner
Echoes,
and stuff.
One of Natlan's 6 tribes. She forges all kinds of goods, like jewelry, vehicles, and weapons. You name it, and she'll make it.
Cool.
Must be
We've
Geo,
already
right?
seen some of her creations, actually.
That
She created the
that
Pyro
color
Archon
scheme is very
sunglasses and Kachina's drill
Geo-esque.
Turbo Twirly. You'll be able to see even more of her handiwork.
I don't look
including
at leaks or
weapons from
anything,
some of
so
our
this
new
is all just
upcoming
like
Natlan characters.
Wow, she's forged
guessing
so
at
many
my point right
creations.
now.
Yeah, and they're all really varied.
She commands
But
so
yeah,
much respect in that.
it has to be
but her
Geo with
job
that
is
color
really
scheme.
challenging.
Yeah.
What's her secret?
Xilonen is a really skilled smith, but her work mindset is the true key to
Same
her
as Kachina's
success.
tribe.
As she likes to say, if you
Oh, yeah,
overwork
okay, yeah,
yourself,
you can see
then
it.
Your mind and body will settle the score.
Yep.
You can't accomplish much while you're burned out. That's why she believes that it's important to take breaks.
So
Well,
what does she do?
I'll just try and remember to
Well,
to
for
turn
one, she
Moga-chan
likes
off
to
when the code
sunbathe
comes
in
up.
The tree branches.
That's right. We saw her doing that before.
Yeah, in the Ignition teaser.
I don't think right now it's.
But that's not her only.
I don't think
hobby.
she's covering
She
up
also
anything
likes to listen
important.
to music.
Oh yeah, that's a popular pastime in her tribe, right?
Absolutely. See those earpieces in her ears? They actually connect to a record player.
Cool.
She made them so that she could listen to music during her work breaks.
I mean,
And the musical
Navia,
beats help her
you
keep
know,
up a
Navi was a
steady
really good
forging
Geo
rhythm.
character.
They're pretty
Very
handy.
cool.
Wow. it
Geo
seems
as,
like her
as an
skill
element
set
doesn't
is
have as much
really
potential as
convenient.
some of the other elements, but
And as a smith,
you
her
know,
skill set also comes in handy for
I don't think just
exploration.
because of her elements,
Xilonen
I'm
actually
like,
forged
I'm
some
not gonna
special
write her off
equipment that make
immediately.
it easier to get around. Let's take a look.
Great.
Let's take a look at her. I guess we're gonna be getting into her kit pretty soon. They jumped straight into that. That was crazy.
Ooh, she's in her Night Soul's blessing attire.
Ooh, more movement. I love what they're doing
Wow,
about
she
with
makes
the movement
climbing look
mechanics.
So easy.
Oh, dude,
Yeah.
she can just climb on
She could
mountains.
Even stop in the middle of her climb and take in the surrounding view.
Wow,
Nice. I bet she finds
it's
a lot
like
of the inspiration
it's
that
like
way.
5-star Kachina.
Sure. When she finds something interesting, she immediately springs.
I hope
to
all
action.
Natlan characters have like some sort of cool movement mechanics, but it looks like that'll be the theme.
Oh, she's intense.
Speaking of intense, let's discuss her
Battle mechanics.
Xilonen uses special equipment in combat too. See those 3 objects next to her? They look like gems, right? Well, those are samplers that were crafted by Xilonen herself.
Are they talking about the...
Whoa, those are super shiny. They really suit Xilonen's design.
Yeah, and their color can change. The samplers are aligned with Geo by default.
Oh,
but
those
their
little things on
element
her
will change
bar.
when you add Hydro, Pyro, Cryo, or Electro characters to your party.
Interesting.
For example, if Mualani is in your party, then one of Xilonen's samplers will become aligned with Hydro. And when Xilonen activates that sampler, she can reduce nearby enemies' resistance to Hydro damage.
Okay.
Oh,
She's a
okay.
support.
Well, how do you activate the samplers?
It's simple.
Res
When
decrease.
Xilonen has at least 2 samplers of an element other than Geo, then hitting enemies with her normal attacks will build up Night Soul points. When Night Soul points are at their maximum
Probably a good user
level,
of that other
then
artifact
all
set
samplers
also.
will be activated. This reduces the corresponding elemental resistances of
Nice.
nearby enemies.
Okay, I think I understand her kit now.
Nice.
Xilonen's abilities work best when there are at least 2 different Hydro, Pyro, Cryo, or Electro characters in your party. Once you have an optimal team, you just need to activate the Night Soul's Blessing state and max out
I mean,
the Night
obviously,
Soul points.
when it...
Exactly. These skills allow her to reduce multiple types of elemental resistance. Of course, Xilonen also works in teams with multiple Geo characters.
Oh.
If Xilonen's
wait.
samplers are aligned with Geo, then her normal attacks and plunging attacks
Okay.
deal greater damage instead of rapidly accumulating Night Soul points.
Oh, really?
Xilonen also has a talent that should be helpful for exploring that land. When Xilonen is in your party, triggering a Night Soul transmission with one of your party members will
she's
allow them to
rollerblading.
regain a set
That's so
amount
cool.
of Phlogiston.
Cool.
Xilonen's elemental burst deals AoE Geo
Okay,
damage.
burst is just
And if she
damage.
has at least 2 samplers of an element other than Geo,
Other than
then
Geo.
her burst will restore HP to
Ah,
active
okay.
characters at set intervals. Alright, that's all we have for
Damn,
Xilonen's
so
skills.
when it comes to
I
Geo
forgot to
supports,
mention
it's obviously a
something
completely
important.
different
What is
story.
Ancient names. Xilonen inherited the art of ancient name forging. The
And
Pyro Archon
she
even
can at
appointed
least
her
reduce
to forge an
resistance, as
ancient
far as I
name
could
for the
gather.
Traveler.
Ancient names record the deeds of Natlan's heroes.
And heal.
right? It's amazing
with her
she
burst.
can forge something like that.
Exactly. Natlan cherishes its ancient names. Few have the honor of being recognized by past heroes.
Or, I
and
guess as a
even
DPS
fewer
with other
individuals
Geos in
have
your
the
team, yeah.
ability to forge ancient names. Be sure to check out
She looks
Tribal
cool, yeah.
Chronicles Nanatskayan in version 5.1 to learn more about Xilonen and ancient name forging. And, just like in version 5.0, travelers can earn extra primo gems and level up materials by
That was a pretty
completing
nice change they
Xilonen's
made as
Tribal
well, yeah.
Chronicle during version 5.1.
Speaking of forging an ancient name for the Traveler, at the end of the last Archon quest, the Pyro Archon made it sound pretty difficult.
Definitely.
Wait.
Yeah.
The
Okay,
Traveler
yeah.
is an
Act 3.
outlander, so their
Act
adventures
3
in
and
that
Act
land
4.
aren't
Damn, they're giving
recorded
us
in the
2
night.
acts again.
If those deeds aren't recorded, then it's going to be pretty tricky to forge
Crazy.
an ancient name for the Traveler.
Yeah, no wonder the Pyro Archon said nobody's ever done it before.
When it comes to
During the
supports,
version
Geo doesn't
5.1
really matter that
Archon
much.
quest, we'll have to
you
figure
know?
out how to overcome that obstacle. We'll also get the chance to meet Citlali from the Masters of the Nightwind. Her tribe is said to be extremely
If she were a
knowledgeable
pure
about the
DPS,
wild,
then yeah,
so she
you could
might be
you
able
could
to
say
turn the
that,
tides
but
in our favor. Yes. Of course.
we're gonna have to
Traveler's
really
ancient
wait until
name
she's
won't be
in
the
game
only obstacle.
and try
The
and try her
threat
and
of
stuff.
the
But
abyss remains, and it seems like Auroran, a mysterious member of the Masters of the Nightwind, is working on a secret plan.
Ooh, there's so much to look forward to. Travelers can also earn extra primo gems from this Archon quest, right?
You're exactly right. Just like in version 5.0, travelers can earn an extra 500 primo gems if they complete the Natlan Archon quest Act 3 and Act 4 during version 5.1. But that's not all. Extra rewards will also be available for exploring Natlan during version 5.1. Travelers can earn a total of 400 extra primo
How about
gems
some
by
sanctifying
completing
elixirs
related
in
world
there?
quests and increasing Natlan exploration progress. Travelers who already reached the required amount of progress in version 5.0 can directly claim the rewards during the new version. But
They're
don't
so,
worry if
like,
you're more laid back about exploring new regions. These exploration
unreasonably hard
rewards
to
will be
get.
available for 2 versions. That
For
means
what
you
you-
will have all of version 5.1 and 5.2 to
Okay.
satisfy the conditions.
so yeah, some
and
extra
claim the
rewards. Pretty cool.
rewards.
Pretty cool.
Can we expect similar rewards to become available as the map expands in future updates?
You bet. Limited time exploration rewards will be offered for all future Natlan areas.
Yes.
Did I miss that? Or are they
Region is
actually
released,
increasing the?
exploration rewards will
I
be
mean, that would
available
make
for
sense.
2 versions. That
A new
way,
region, yeah.
travelers should
That's what I
have
meant.
enough time to explore the new maps. And
That one so
claim
far
those
is kind of
extra
small
primo gems.
still
Each
ish.
version
It's not
comes
that
with
small,
a
but
ton of activities.
there
You might
it seems like
even
there's a
come
lot of
across
room for
some
it to grow still.
opportunities for exploration during certain commissions or events. So you'll definitely have a ton of chances to work towards those rewards.
We should give the travelers an example.
No problem. In version 5.1, travelers will be able to take part in an event called Aphid Treasure Trace.
Okay, events.
They'll work together with Xilonen to track down and capture phlogiston aphids. It's not as simple as I make it sound, though. These creatures have been corroded by the abyss, which caused them to grow unnaturally large.
Wow, is nothing safe from abyssal corrosion? Natlan's really going through a tough time.
Tell me about it. Luckily, the corrosion levels
They're
are
going-
still reversible. Start by unleashing attacks with your character.
Feels like they are
Then
going a
use
little bit
Xilonen's
off script
insect
here,
net
talking
to
about
break
an
their
event.
shields. Once the
Unless
surrounding shields are
Xilonen's
down,
going to be the only new
travelers can
character, which
purify
would
the
also be kind of
abyssal
weird.
energy inside of them.
I would expect.
Elsewhere in Natlan, travelers
Nah,
who venture into a
maybe she is the
specific
only new character
underground
this
cavern
patch.
will discover a
But yeah, we got a new
secret
boss
source
as well.
automaton that was
I
left
mean, yeah, a new
by an
area
lost
always has at least one
civilization.
new boss. That's just how it
The
is.
secret source constructor
He looks
awaits
pretty cool,
all
pretty cool.
challengers.
Hopefully someone I can
If
test
you
stuff
manage to
on.
beat this new boss, then you can earn special
Almost all bosses
materials.
have some form of
I
weird
bet
resistance you have to
Xilonen
always think
would
about,
love
or
to get their
mechanics.
hands on the parts of
I don't
that
know.
automaton.
I always see new bosses as another test dummy
Okay.
potential.
We introduced our new character and the new boss. Let's move on to the event wishes.
Event wishes.
In the
Okay, so
first
she's
half
the
of
only new
version
character.
5.1, travelers can look
Oh, yeah, we
forward to
got
event
Xilonen
wishes
and
for
Shiori,
Xilonen
okay.
and Shiori. A new 5-star sword, Peak Patrol Song, will be featured on the weapon
Most of
banner.
4 Dex was only one new
And in the
character per
second half
patch.
of version
I know, but we're
5.1,
only in
we'll have
point 1.
returning event wishes for
But yeah, I
Nahida
mean, it's
and
fine,
Fu
it's
Tao.
fine.
Yes.
I was kind of
and new
expecting maybe a 4-star in there,
weapons will
'cause they
also
dripped
be
a lot
added
of
to the weapon
characters.
banner during version 5.1.
Okay.
Keep an eye out if you're interested.
Oh, we got new weapons.
Oh, I can't wait.
Those are
But it's
gotcha
about
weapons, I
time for
guess,
our
right?
first break.
They have to
See
be.
you
What
soon,
else could they be?
travelers.
See you soon.
Okay. Oh, hold up. Grab the code. How did you write that already? Am I behind? I'm not behind. What the hell? That's weird. But yeah, thanks. I'm going to see if I can copy that. Get a notepad real quick. I don't think I got the first one. Can someone give me the first one again? If anyone still has it copy pasted anywhere. This XM? Okay, thank you very much.
Welcome back, travelers. I'm sure that everyone can figure out where we're at.
Yep, it's Sumeru City.
What are we
Things
doing in
looking really
Sumeru?
festive.
That's because we're celebrating Nahida's birthday in version
Ah,
5.1.
yes.
I still remember how the
Okay.
Sub-Zero's festival kept repeating during the Archon quest 2 years ago. Nahida couldn't celebrate her birthday because the Grand Sage trapped her in the sanctuary of Surastana.
Right, and Nahida's character teaser was so sad. Especially during that third instance of, when I woke up, I was riding in a flower carriage. The sudden change of music was so heart-wrenching.
Definitely. The Traveler really helped out by exposing the Academia, and Nahida was able to earn her people's love, but we all feel like she deserves a true birthday celebration, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
So, in the version 5.1 event, Chromatic Ode of Candies and Roses, travelers will get the chance to give Nahida the birthday celebration that she deserves.
Is this like a web
Alright,
event or
finally.
normal event?
Actually, I have a few screenshots that I can share with everyone. Do you want to take a sneak peek at this Sub-Zero's festival?
Yeah,
They
let's
sound so
do it.
sarcastic.
Whoa, that's a lot of people. It looks like they're secretly discussing something.
This year, the Academia is organizing a birthday celebration unlike any other. Think of it as a small way to make up for their past
I
mistakes.
prefer this live stream over the
Plus,
previous
the
ones.
Traveler has teamed up with a bunch of friends from Sumeru to prepare a special
They are
surprise
very
for
concise
Nahida.
so far.
Oh, I
Like they're
can't
just
wait to
blasting
see
through
her
this stuff.
reaction.
I'm not sure if I'm
Of
even
course,
if I even need to
surprise
make a
is
summary
only
on
as
this
good
one.
as your ability to keep it a secret. So don't give it away, travelers. The flower carriage is another important
They grabbed
part of
whoever was
Sumeru's
around the office.
festival.
Don't be
This
so
year,
mean.
Our Sumeru friends have created a
I was
miniature
also
carriage
wondering, to be
symbolize
honest,
the
who
parade.
these
That
people
way,
are
they
in
can go off
particular, because
without
usually
a
they have
hitch.
like characters
So nice of them.
voicing over these,
And
but
the traveler will
don't be
serve
mean,
as the
guys.
Knight of Flowers during the real parade, escorting the carriage along the route.
Wow, so
Nahida or Hutaukons. If anything, it'd be Nahida.
Yeah,
I haven't
looks like
decided
the
yet, though.
Aranara
I do think
are
Nahida's
also
perfectly
involved in the
strong
festival.
already. Mine's
If you
C2.
want to
I don't think
learn
she needs
about
more,
this
or maybe
year's
she's C3,
Sumeru's
whatever.
Festival, including the birthday surprise, then be sure to check
The
out
NVAs are on
event during
strike?
version 5.1.
Really?
It's
I didn't
time
hear
to
about
make some
that.
memories sweeter than candied
But okay, this event, I don't think there's too much to say about it,
Travelers
honestly.
can also look forward to different types of gameplay during
Seems
the
to
event.
be
Remember the parade simulator that we
very
saw
casual.
in the earlier screenshot? Travelers
Aranara.
can take it for a spin during the event, rocking carriage. The goal is to control the direction
said
of the
they're-
carriage to avoid obstacles while gathering as many flowers
Okay, here we
as
have another
possible.
mini game here.
Collect blessings
It's
along the way,
Subway
and you'll be
Surfers.
able to
Yeah, we
obtain
got
a
Subway
higher score.
Surfers.
Nice.
We got Genshin
In the
Impact
second
Subway
event,
Surfers
in a
before GTA
reflection of
6.
reality and dreams, travelers will enter unique dreamscapes, search for anomalies within the dreams, and fix them.
They haven't.
Oh, so
Really? They're
it's
all
like
on
a
strike?
spot
Every
the
single one of
difference
them?
game.
That's crazy. What
That's
happened?
One of my specialties.
In the third
I didn't hear
event,
about
Shadow
this
of
at all,
Knight's
but
Blade,
to be honest,
the
I
Knight of Flowers must
usually
eradicate
don't
evil on behalf of the Dendro
seek
Archon.
out
Earn
stuff like
points
that,
by
I guess.
defeating as many enemies as possible within the time limit. You can even increase your performance level and earn buffs by satisfying special conditions during the challenge.
Ah, this should be a breeze for the Night of Flowers. Bring it on. Ha! Ha!
Oh wow, looks like someone's excited for the Sub-Zero.
AI is taking over voice actor jobs
Travelers feel the same way.
already.
Hey, I'm
That's
sure they
happening
will.
in real life.
In addition to Nahida's birthday celebration, version 5.1 offers
In
other
like
exciting
actual
events.
big games like
In Feast
Genshin.
of
No
Pursuit,
way.
Travelers will be able to earn rewards by completing various challenges. They can even choose their own
Genshin?
difficulty setting.
Genshin's using AI voice
Each
actors,
challenge comes with unique buffs.
Or
Use them wisely to clear the challenge as
are just
quickly
voice
as
actors in
possible.
general
You'll find
on
tougher
strike because of
enemies at
this.
higher difficulty levels.
It looks like we're just watching events
Revenant
now, and I
and
don't
Regiment
really care
Thrill.
about them too much, to be
Travelers will team
honest.
up with each other in
So you
co-op
guys can
to
just,
tackle a challenge with
I don't
4
know, look
random
at them.
stages. Each challenge will
We're
feature
kind of off
different
topic now,
reminiscent
obviously, but
reinforcements. Selecting a character that
it's
fits the
precaution. Genshin
reinforcements
hasn't done it
featured
yet.
in each stage will make it easier to
Okay.
complete. Each
That's
player
good.
can
I
choose a
definitely do not
strengthening
support
buff
stuff like
before
that at
entering a
all.
stage. You can give your team an advantage by choosing a buff that works with the specific stage design.
It's all about optimizing your teamwork.
Yes. So okay. I
Absolutely.
mean,
After completing the challenge, travelers will earn thrilling stars based on their performance.
combat
Be
events
sure to
are always
gather
pretty
thrilling
cool.
Stars if you want to claim the corresponding rewards.
New
But yeah.
envisaged Echoes
It seems like this is
challenges will
mostly
also
just
be added
events.
in version 5.1. Travelers
So-
will now be able to obtain Echoes for Zhongli and Keqing.
Whoa, Zhongli's echo
Ooh.
is really cool.
Nice.
Keqing's Echo is also
Keqing as
beautiful.
well.
She leaves a trail of flowers behind her.
Gotta get that
Whoa,
one.
save some
I don't think I've
excitement
picked up
for
any
our other
anyone's yet.
updates. During version 5.1, a few familiar faces will also
Damn, this is
be
gonna be a
added to
short
Genius
stream. They're already on the
Invocation
Genius
PvP.
Invocation update.
Travelers can look forward to new character cards,
That's crazy.
monster cards, and action cards.
Genshin isn't
Cool.
using AI voices
Version
yet, but a lot of other
5.1
companies are
is
seriously considering the
absolutely
alternative for
packed with
cheaper voice
events.
acting. It sucks.
There's
That's why they
even
are on
the
strike.
Aphid
I
Treasure
know.
Trace
I
event
hate
that
AI
we
for
introduced
this.
at the beginning of the program.
That's
They're
not
they,
all.
they,
There's an old
they're
brand
taking
we
away the
haven't
fun
seen in a
jobs. They're
while.
taking away the creative
Wait,
jobs,
You mean
like
That's
voice
right.
acting and
Leap
art
will
and
be back
music.
in version 5.1.
It's
Just like
dystopian,
always,
and I
travelers
hate it
can
a lot.
exchange their items for primo gems and level up materials. I even heard that Natland specific materials will be available.
30-minute
during
stream.
this
I mean,
latest
that's not
visit.
that
Awesome.
short.
That should be all for the version.
I don't think that was even
5.1
30
events.
minutes.
That means
That was-
it's
that was
about
20
time for
minutes.
our second break.
You
Oh
got
wait,
it.
maybe they have
We'll
more
be
to
right
show.
back,
I don't
travelers.
know. I don't think after the travesty back in 1.1 stream, they want to risk anything without VAs in this stream. What happened in the... I forgot what happened way back then. Thanks, Bubbler. Wait, that's not an ampersand. That's completely wrong, Bubbler. No one copy that one. There's an ampersand. There's a 2 instead of a 9. Thanks, Sam Zhang. I think that one's right. PT5 WP6. PT5 WP6.
Welcome
I
back,
don't know.
travelers.
That's probably right.
It's time to jump into the system optimizations.
Oh, here we go.
First up,
QOL.
a skip feature will be added to
Oh,
the
there we
final
go.
abyss.
There we go. Skip
This
feature.
change allows you to skip floor 9 in the new update if you obtain full stars on floor 11 of the previous spiral.
And you
abyss.
just need to get 9 stars on
Obtaining full
11.
Stars on floor 12 will allow you
Oh.
to skip both
Oh,
floor
I
9
see.
and floor
So if you
10.
36 star, you can skip
Hopefully,
both.
This change will create a smoother experience.
That's
That
so
sounds
nice. I hate
so
doing floor 9 and
convenient.
10 because it's
Yeah,
like
I know,
pointless.
right? Just
Way
as a
too easy.
reminder, the Primo Gem rewards from the skipped floors will need to be claimed manually. But floor rewards such as domain reliquaries will be distributed automatically when you open
That's
the
awesome.
Abyss interface. In addition, you can now open multiple domain reliquaries at once.
Nice. We don't have to keep
Oh,
opening them one by one.
that's also cool. I have a ton
Continuing
of
with
those
more
I haven't opened yet.
optimizations, The filtering and sorting logic of the character artifact interface has been improved. The system will now remember your artifact set filters so that you don't have to set them every
Oh,
single
okay.
time.
That's
You can also
pretty
sort
cool.
by affix for an
Wait.
individual artifact slot. Those preferences
yeah.
will also be saved.
That will make it a
Most of
lot
the time I'm
easier
going to
filter
change someone's
artifacts
artifacts
for
into a
each
different set
character.
or something though,
Totally.
so I don't know if it really
character
matters,
ascension
but
mechanics will also be optimized in version 5.1. You can now see the craftable amount of certain materials directly in your inventory. A
wait,
feature
really?
will also be added to the crafting bench that allows you to filter recipes by
Oh, so
character
you can like
ascension goals.
calculate. Oh,
This
okay,
will
that's
allow
cool.
you to
Little
easily view and
UI thing
craft
there.
the number of materials that
So you can kind
need.
of just
Now,
See.
you don't have to calculate the required materials
Yeah,
and
okay,
quantities
cool.
in advance. You can
Nice.
do all of that
That's-
at the crafting bench.
that's pretty
Version
cool.
5.1 will also be adding other small
So
optimizations.
it's easier to
Be
prepare
sure
in
to
advance
check
for
out
characters,
future
I guess.
announcements for more information.
All right, travelers. Some of you might have
They're doing
already
everything except
noticed,
artifact
but
loadouts.
Genshin Impact turns 4 years old tomorrow.
4 years old tomorrow?
We've had
Oh,
an
yeah.
incredible journey so far, right?
Happy
Let's
birthday!
see where this path has taken us. It's time to relive some amazing
I think the last code you
memories.
copied may,
Let's
may,
do
may
it.
have been wrong. All right, so we're gonna relive some memories. Okay, I think an urban ghost. Got the right one then? 5GXG. Ah, yeah, true. Thanks, urban ghost. Oh, we got anime. That's a big ass sword. Jesus Christ. That was a pretty cool little clip.
Sometimes it's rainy, sometimes it's cloudy.
Ah, okay, yeah, they're doing like a
That's what journey means.
recap
Can't see the scene ahead's
or a
blurry, but we still must
trip down memory lane, I guess.
pursue the dream. Travel through the heights and shallows, put on a sturdy shell to face the perils. I hear about your last trails. Love is shining bright in the deep night. Stand up to fight many times and know it's wrong or right. The scars will finally heal.
Feels like they are jumping around in time a little bit. It's not super chronological, but it's okay. I don't think these are in order of release. Like, maybe I don't have the timeline right, but this wasn't in the same timeline they released the game. But maybe the like canonical timeline is different from what they released, you know?
Travel through infinite dusks and dawns, break through the strong tide to reach the other side. I hear about
I mean, that's like Inazuma, and they were already showing like recent stuff from that one.
when some was alive.
He totally looked like Meliodas right there. That was cool though. That was sweet.
Here's to 4 years of Genshin Impact.
Hey, happy birthday!
Wow, it's already been 4 years. Where's the time gone?
You just got so
It
much
really
spoilers.
brings back
I know,
so many
right?
memories
That was like
when I
a
see
spoiler
all those
speed run.
scenes. There's that fight against Storm Terror, the battle of the Jade Chamber, Nahida saying goodbye to Greater Lord Ruka Devada, the masquerade of the guilty.
I know, and I'm definitely going to have that song on repeat.
That's exactly what I did with the Natlan
That was a pretty banger
Symphony
song,
performance.
actually. Yeah.
It seems like this is a good place to announce that Natlan's first OST album, Land of Tlayayatl, is about to be released. The album contains 3 discs featuring
I know,
78 original tracks composed.
They definitely
for Genshin
had like
Impact.
an idea about
Yay, we can finally add
which
Natlan's
character is which,
original
even though you can
soundtrack to
choose
our
yourself
playlist.
at the beginning,
Yes. All right.
or which character I guess you're quote unquote
That
supposed to
looks
choose.
like all the information we have to share.
That
All right.
means
I
it's
mean,
time for the
with that
special
animation
program
at the
to
end,
come
it
to
did
an
end up
end.
being about half an
Is
hour,
there
but
anything you want to say before we leave?
Yeah, for sure. Well, I think there's so much cool content coming in this version, and hey, come on, 4th anniversary, that's so huge.
Yeah.
I mean, we've
Song
put
sounded
so
rushed.
much work into this game over the years, and every version has been special, but I gotta say, 5.0, 5.1, these have been great.
Exactly. I mean, seriously, Genshin Impact is not only a game to me. It's my work, it's my life.
Right.
I play Genshin Impact every day. I talk about Genshin Impact every day, and I interact with players online. It's all these years.
Yeah.
It's a lot. It's a lot.
Totally.
So
Totally.
if
Do we
I
know
have
who
to
these-
say
who these guys
something
are?
this time,
like,
we are truly grateful that you guys are players.
Are they also voice
are
actors,
continue
or
playing this game? And
Yeah.
we're just as excited as
like
you guys
people on the team?
for what's coming next in the game.
translation team?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, totally agree. That's so great. Well, unfortunately, it's time for us to say goodbye.
Once again, thank you so much for all of the support over these past 4 years. Hope to see you in game.
Localization
Bye, everybody.
specialist.
Bye.
I think they did a good job for not being actual voice actors. You know. All right. I think that's it though. It's awfully dark in here now. Yeah. Alrighty. I mean, what now? Let's see. I guess I would just end stream at this point. The watch party's over. Kazuha benching. I guess I can talk to chat for a bit. Oh, the hosts were funny. Go play some Genshin. I don't think I really have anything to do today except just my dailies and stuff. So, don't know. Thoughts on Xilonen? She sounds interesting. They as always are very light on the details. So it's like, you know. Can't say anything concrete right now, just first impressions. The fact she is a res reducer is always hype. I would be interested to know, maybe someone knows that, they caught that from the live stream that I just missed. If she can reduce resistances that Animo and their Viridescents cannot. That would be interesting to know because like currently Viridescent is I think they may have said only Pyro. Actually, hold on, we can kind of scrub through now. But chat will be like always hidden when I'm clicking on the screen. I heard she's better than Kazuha, which I doubt. I mean, Kazuha is primarily there to reduce res and, I mean, also element buffs. So it really depends. Okay, yeah, it says when you add Hydro, Pyro, Cryo, or Electro. So it is just the same elements that it would have been very interesting if she could reduce other resistances like Dendro. or Animo, you know, just all the elements. I kind of got that she can't reduce Geo resistance because when you have extra Geos in your team, it's just a boost to Geo damage. She also buffs the elements with her new artifact set. Yeah, I mean, it could depend on that as well, because this, so besides Obsidian Codex, we have another new artifact set that I'm pretty sure only Kachina could use so far well, and she, I think, will be another good user of that. So with that artifact set and the fact she can naturally in her kit reduce resistances, I think that'd be very interesting. People love to be, you know, super over exaggerating and saying she's going to power creep Kazuha. I don't know. That could be a thing. I think Kazuha will always have a place though, because he is also a good grouper, CC'er, which I didn't see anything about that in her kit. So maybe she does do like, maybe she can increase your overall team's damage by 1 or 2% more than Kazuha, you know? And then that's what would make suddenly Kazuha trash and she god. you know what I mean? People are very over exaggerating on stuff like this. I don't think she's going to make Kazuha obsolete no matter what. No matter what. She could very well be incredible though. And we'll be seeing that when she comes in the game, of course. Her ult can heal, so a healing bonus circlet can work. I mean, sure, whatever. Obviously, if she can provide more damage bonuses and heal, still not going to say Kazuha is obsolete. That would be like, that'd be too much. But we'll see. And yeah, 2 Kazuhas. Oh, well, there is diminishing returns on res decrease. Like at a certain point, I think Cap told me, you know, most enemies have 10% natural resistance to all elements. Some have more to some, but for every point past 0%, it only counts as like 0.5% as actual resistance decrease. So it's probably not bad to stack more res down. It's probably better than most other things, just like attack buffs or whatever, but there is some sort of diminishing returns there. Also, yeah, Abyss, you need 2 teams. So another one like Kazuha would never be bad anyway. Seal has res reduction, heals, and new set buffs. Yeah, I was surprised to hear about the... I don't know, I just kind of thought she's going to be a DPS. It feels like that's the only those are the only characters they're releasing these days. But no, support. She looks like a DPS too, I gotta say. She just kind of looks like a DPS. I don't know if DPSs have a look, but that was just my assumption. But no, she seems definitely far more like a support. I guess she can be a DPS in like a Geo team because Geos will buff her damage, but even then, I imagine she'll be more of a DPS. But yeah, will she be able to support Kenichi like Kazuha on Arlecchino team? I don't think so, because she doesn't reduce Dindra res. She will probably be in a team very much like they show here, some kind of vaporize, where they are reducing Hydra res for Mulan, for example, or in a Pyro Vaporize team where they're reducing Pyro res for Arlecchino, etc., etc., etc. I think she will work best as a support in one of the 4 default teams when you're doing one of the default 4 elements. She heals and crystallizes, maybe can free a slot instead of another healer. Obviously, I mean, yeah, she is. If she actually provides as much or even close to the amount of damage buff Kazuha can provide a team, she is going to be basically 2 characters in one. Very good buffer, and crystallize for the little shields. They're not insanely strong, but they're still there, and healing. I don't think you'll really, like, if you're okay at the game and can dodge at least most of the attacks, I don't think you'll need a healer with her. She can fill that role. Unless you have Farina, I would say, then of course, probably still need a healer. I don't know though. Depends on how much her burst heals, and if it's a burst heal or if it's a slow heal. With Res Shred and the artifact set, it should be as good of a buff as Farina. Okay, wait a second. Stop right there. Farina is stupidly insane with her buffs. That's hard to imagine. She can buff Dendro. No, I don't think she can buff Dendro. It says right here. I don't know though. You know, they didn't give enough information really. Let me scroll a little bit. Or wait, we can read this text. Xilonen possesses 3 Geosamplers. For every Pyro, Hydro, Cryo, or Electro in the party, a Geosampler will be converted into the corresponding elemental type. When the sampler is activated, it will decrease the corresponding elemental res of nearby opponents. So yeah, she can only reduce res of the 4 main elements. When Xilonen is under the Night Soul's Blessing state, the Geosampler she carries will always be activated by default. Should she have at least 2 samplers that have undergone elemental conversion, Xilonen will gain a Night Soul points upon hitting an opponent with a normal attack. When Night Soul points reach activation, Xilonen will consume all her Night Soul points to activate all samplers she has on hand. So yeah, I mean, international team could be interesting as well, because she could have like maybe the 3 samplers if you can get that to work well, and then just reduce everyone's off-field damage, reduce the resistance of all that. Whereas, you know, Kazuha or something, maybe in the right team you can reduce 2 elements with a double swirl, but that's pretty hard to pull off unless you have Binny, and that's a whole different thing. But yeah, with her, it's kind of built into her kit to reduce multiple resistances. Trying to make sure I don't misunderstand this, but yeah. I guess she has to get to her full Night Soul points first, so that could be a thing. Hu Tao second phase with Nahida. Did they even show that? Oh yeah, they did. Okay. It must have been for like 2 seconds. I can't even find it in the scrolling. Dude, how fast was that? Jesus Christ.
Will be featured on the weapon banner. And in the second half of version 5.1, we'll have returning event wishes for Nahida and Hu Tao.
Yes, and new 4-star
Okay, yeah.
weapons.
They don't say anything about that. Just that was over pretty fast. Yeah. The buff from Cinder City lasts about 6 to 8 seconds longer than the buff from Viridescent. Yeah, that was always one thing I didn't like too much about Viridescent, is that the buff doesn't last too long. Hu Tao and Nahida, honestly don't have too much thoughts. If you don't have Nahida, she's an incredible support. Hu Tao is fine though. Hu Tao got a massive buff when Farina came out, and she's like back into the meta at least a bit, so that's cool. But yeah, I guess then when Arlecchino came out, she got kind of put back into the shadows, I would say. So I'm not going to be getting any constellations for Hu Tao for sure, because, yeah, Arlecchino. But I do like Hu Tao. She was my main for a long time. Imagine Kazuha with Xilonen. Yeah, I mean, maybe. I think there is a point at which, you know, it might be better to have other characters doing stuff than just all buffers. It depends on the team. Shinha's never leaving Hoyo basement. I mean, I have to imagine she's one of the least popular banners in the entire game. She's a very nice looking character, you know. I really like her design and stuff, but as a character, she's pretty useless almost. Like, Cryo is not a good element meta-wise, and I think most people know that. And she's incredibly niche in that she only buffs Cryo basically. Once she's at like C6, she becomes really interesting. But that's C6, and most people don't have the wallets for that, or want to have the wallets for that, I should say. You know. Yeah, cryo, unfortunately, I'm not sure. There might be a way to get cryo back into the meta. I have no idea. Maybe with like a you know, really good consistent pyro applicator so we can do some melts with cryo DPSs. Lost my first 50-50 to... Wait, what? I don't think you can lose a 50-50 to Shinha. Am I wrong? Are we thinking about the same character? All right. But yeah, okay, wait. Okay. I mean, yeah, for Ayaka, she's pretty good. Ganyu, pretty good, especially single target Ganyu. But you know, she's so niche. She's so niche that I think most people won't. I think most people will skip her. But yeah. All right. Guess that's where I'm gonna wrap up stream, guys. Was a pretty short one, yeah. But just watch party. So that's where I'll go ahead and wrap it up. Some thoughts on Xilonen. I might have some more thoughts when, I don't know, haven't decided yet. I'll probably see if there's anything I can really add to the special program, or maybe at least just condense this stream. Give some more thought. I mean, it wasn't, I don't know. Like, the quality of life was pretty cool with the Abyss thing, but at the end of the day, there's like nothing to say about that, really. It's like, it's very straightforward. Xilonen, I don't know. I can't talk too much about, like, with the amount of information they actually give us, it's like, yes, she can reduce res and she can heal on burst, and that's cool, but like, all the other details that matter are missing. So what else am I supposed to say? Guess we can look at her animations, I guess, again, real quick.
Xilonen herself.
Whoa, those are super shiny. They really suit Xilonen's design.
Yeah, and their color can
Maybe
change.
try and
The
observe.
samplers are aligned with Geo by default, but their element will change
Okay.
when you add Hydro, Pyro, Cryo, or Electro.
It looked like she only
characters to your
needed a
party.
few normal
For
attacks to
example,
actually get the
if
Night's Soul
Mulan
blessing
is in
off.
your party, then one of
Boom,
Xilonen's
boom.
samplers will become aligned with Hydro. And when Xilonen activates that sampler, she can reduce nearby enemies' resistance to Hydro damage.
Oh, okay.
Okay, you can also see Mulan has a little
how do you
thing on the
activate the
ground,
samplers?
like some
It's
weird
simple.
musical
When Xilonen has
equalizer
at least two
looking
samplers of
deal.
an element other than Geo, then hitting enemies with her normal attacks will build up Night Soul points. When Night Soul points are at their maximum level,
It doesn't
then all
look like it
samplers
takes
will
very
be
long.
activated. This reduces the
Probably less
corresponding
time than
elemental
Kazuha,
resistances of
perhaps.
nearby enemies.
Okay, I think I understand her.
It looks
get
like
now.
3 normal
Right.
attacks.
Xilonen's abilities work best when there are at least 2 different Hydro, Pyro, Cryo, or Electro characters in your party. Once you have an optimal team,
International
just
team, I
need to
think, would be pretty
activate the Night
interesting.
Soul's blessing state and max out her Night Soul points.
Exactly. These skills allow her to reduce multiple types of elemental resistance.
If you
Of
attack,
course,
you consume the Night
Xilonen
Soul points.
also works in teams with multiple Geo characters. If Xilonen's
I don't know,
samplers
she has
are
like
aligned
2
with
little
Geo,
things going on
then her
there.
normal attacks and plunging attacks deal greater damage instead of rapidly accumulating Night Soul points.
Oh, really?
Xilonen also has a talent that should
I mean,
be
yeah,
helpful
and you
for
can,
exploring that land.
I don't know how good
When
she's going to
Xilonen
be
is
as a
in your party,
DPS,
triggering a
but
Night
it's
Soul
cool that she
transmission
has
with
that
one of your party
flexibility.
members will allow them to regain a set amount of phlogiston.
Cool.
Xilonen's elemental burst deals AoE Geo damage.
It's
and
weird the
if
bar
she has
doesn't
at
fill up
least
in
2
4 Geo.
samplers
I
of
mean,
an
why would
element
it?
other than
The
Geo,
things don't do
then
anything
her
really in
burst
that
will
case.
restore HP
Or
to
she doesn't need to
active
activate the
characters
samplers
at
in
set
full
intervals.
Geo. So there's no
Alright,
point to filling up
that's
the
all
Night
we
Soul,
have
I
for
guess.
Xilonen's skills.
Yep.
They're just always active.
Oh, I forgot to mention something important.
What is it?
Ancient names. Xilonen inherited the art of ancient name forging. The Pyro Archon even
That's weird. I really like her movement mechanics though. They look cool. They look cool. She can like just run up mountains and stuff. Yeah. There's not much else I can really say about her though, or really speculating. Night Soul Burst, I mean, I didn't hear them say anything about Night Soul Burst. It could just be coincidence that the Night Soul Burst was off cooldown when she did the last hit. Unless her burst has consistent on-field geo application. Can I make this like always on top? That'd be cool. I don't think I can. Annoying.
Let's discuss her battle mechanics. Xilonen uses special equipment in combat too. See those 3 objects next to her? They look like gems, right? Well, those are
Let me watch it one more
samplers that were
time in
crafted
silence.
by Xilonen herself.
Whoa, those are super shiny. They really suit Xilonen's design.
Yeah, and their color can change. The samplers are aligned with Geo by default, but their element will change when you add Hydro, Pyro, Cryo, or Electro characters to your party. For example, if Mualani is in your party, then one of Xilonen's samplers will become aligned with Hydro.
She gets that really
and
fast.
When Xilonen activates that sampler, she can reduce nearby enemies' resistance to Hydro damage.
I mean, I think I got it.
Well, how do you activate the samplers?
It's simple. When Xilonen has at least 2 samplers of an element other than Geo, then hitting enemies with her normal attacks will build up Night Soul points. When Night Soul
It's like 3
points are at
attacks.
their maximum level, then all samplers will be activated. This reduces the corresponding elemental resistances of nearby enemies.
Okay, I think I understand her kit now.
Nice.
Xilone's abilities
pretty
work
simple.
best when there are at least 2 different Hydro, Pyro, Cryo, or Electro characters in your party. Once you have an optimal team, you just need to activate the Night Soul's Blessing state and max out her Night Soul points.
Exactly. These skills allow her to reduce
Basically just
multiple
E,
types of
couple
elemental
normals,
resistance. Of course,
and then-
Xilonen also works in teams with multiple Geo characters.
Basically every
If Xilonen's samplers are aligned with Geo, then her normal
Yeah.
attacks.
It's basically just E, a couple normals, and then every Cryo, Hydro, Pyro, or Electro in your team will, so whatever. You know what I'm trying to say. Every one of those 4 elements in your team will have the resistance reduced for that enemy. So it's kind of weird. I mean, it's not really weird. It's basically an all res reduction if your team is composed of these 4 types. Yeah, she shreds the resistance based on your team's elements. It's risky kind of to say all elements because it doesn't work on the other 3. It doesn't work on Geo, Geo, Animo, or Dendro. It's like Viridescent, but all elements, I guess. She's really simple. I don't know why I'm trying to overcomplicate it. By how much is a thing. The artifact set, I imagine she's going to rely on. So, especially with her coming out, that the new domain with Codex seems like it's going to be a very high value domain, or it kind of is already just because of Codex. But with her seeming to be a very good support, it's going to be even more high value. 36% res. Okay. I mean, that's probably not official information. So I typically try not to, I mean, that's got to be leaks at this point. So, you know, try not to take that at face value, because things can always change. Even when we get access to the creator experience server, most of the time it doesn't change. But, you know, I do get messages from the team sometimes that are like, hey, this and this and this is different. A lot of the time it's just like descriptions of things and stuff. But even so, I like to take extra caution. 36% res, if true, is a lot. Definitely. It's almost as much as Viridescent, but way easier to proc with her. But that I'm going to pretend I didn't see that, basically. Will there be a creator server? Yeah, that's kind of weird. There should have been. I mean, there technically is, but Genshin booted basically everyone out of 5.1. I was told there's only 2 people from NA getting access to it. I'm not totally sure. I don't think they have any reason to lie about that, but I was not one of those 2 because I'm not even from NA. So what can I do? I don't know. I don't know why they decided to do that, but yeah. So no early Xilonen stuff, unfortunately. No C6R5, blah blah blah. But yeah, she'll be interesting though. I am looking forward to trying her out on my own account. Kanich or Xilonen? I need a DPS really badly and got meta supports. I can't say right now. Kanich is a pretty good DPS. I can't say he's the best DPS in the game. That probably still belongs to Nuvalet, Arlecchino. I don't know, probably some more out there. As far as in terms of Dendro DPSs, I think he is definitely up there. So if you specifically need a Dendro DPS, he's worth considering. Kanich doesn't. Yeah, that is another thing. Kanich doesn't really need meta supports. Burning Team is perfectly good for him, you know. Obviously, Farina can increase your like nuke damage, I guess, a bit if you want a good screenshot. But all right, guys, that's where I'm gonna wrap it up. Enough yapping from this boy. And but yeah, thanks for dropping by the stream, everyone. Was a cool little watch party, very chill, very chill. I hate that we had issues at the beginning, but you know, shit happens. I don't do this very often, so of course something was bound to happen. But all right. See ya.